What in the world am I trying to do? I'm trying to do whatever God wants me to do. And like I said the other day, I was writing a book basically to encourage people. And it'll be out before too long. It's called One of God's Favorites. And I've always been an encourager. This is the first time, as far as the church is concerned anyway, this is the first time that I've said really, had anything negative to say about the church publicly to a lot of people. But that's just where God's got me right now, and I'm going to do whatever He wants me to do. The name of this series that the Counterfeit Kingdom is actually the first book of is, I believe, going to be called Turning the Tables. And that's exactly what the Counterfeit Kingdom, is designed to do, is to go in the church and turn the tables over. It's to help the average, ordinary Christian understand whether or not they are attempting to serve God in a church that is about God, or attempting to serve God in a church that is about men being right and people making a lot of money off of God. And unfortunately, there's a whole lot of churches out there, a whole lot more churches out there, where the leadership is much more concerned with being invulnerable and being right and making money off of God than there are religious Christian organizations, churches, whatever you want to call them, that are trying to honestly serve God and let God take care of the money. I've been watching this on and off for 50 years, and I've seen very, very little organized religion be anything but a money-making scheme. And the Counterfeit Kingdom explains why that is. The church has been following a strategy that was bastardized by the devil almost 2,000 years ago. It was so long ago that people don't even think. We just do it the way we've always done it. And the way we've always done it has turned Christianity into the fastest declining religion in America. So, something needs to change. And the money-making stuff needs to stop. And people trying to be right instead of do right needs to stop. And the only way that's going to stop is for the average, ordinary Christian to wise up a little bit and figure out what's really going on in the church and stop trying to please the pastor and the youth pastor and the this and the that and start trying to please God. And then it's going to be very easy to discover whether or not you have been duped by a bunch of thieves, basically, disguised as pastors, or whether you're walking with some folks that are a lot more about God than they are money. Personally, I was duped for years and years and years. I've built walls, laid floors, painted walls, played drums, done all kinds of things to help the so-called church. And basically what I did, and give money to, I'd like to have just 10% of the money I've given back to some of these folks, because basically they've padded their pockets, and their houses are great, and God's house spiritually is going down just as fast as anything that I've ever seen. As a matter of fact, the Lord gave me the first chapter, I believe it was, of Haggai a couple of days ago, as kind of a confirmation as to what's really going on in the majority of the church in America. A lot of these preachers are just living high on the hog, and God's house, which is a spiritual dwelling now inside us, is being ignored. So, that's kind of the way that is, and hope you'll pick up a copy of it and read it, because if you're really serious about finding God and serving God, rather than finding men and pleasing men, This is going to be a very helpful thing for you. The second book will be out, I don't know, whenever the publishers decide it's going to be out, I guess. It's going to be called Get the Hell Out of the Church. So just wanted to let you know that. And there's two ways to do that. You can get the devil out of where you are, or you can get yourself out and get away from the devil. Y'all have a good day.